What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pick Plug back again with another video. And today, I'm to do some Sunday picks for today. Today, we got a pretty solid slate to go through for NBA picks, and we're definitely looking to cash on these plays. I see a lot of good matchups that we're definitely looking to take advantage of. So, as always, if you guys are interested in these early value plays, make sure to hit that subscribe button, comment down below your favorite pick of the day, and smash that like button if you guys do want a bonus pick down in the pin comment below. If you guys do get this video to 500 likes before any of these games start, I will be dropping a bonus pick for you guys in the comment section below as soon as it hits 500 likes. And like I said, you guys should always be subscribed with your post notifications turned on, because a lot of these plays are super high value, but PrizePicks take them off very quickly, or they just bump plays very often. You guys definitely don't want to miss out on these plays. Speaking of high value plays, so far the outlet has been having an amazing start to the year. They've had some pretty good cashes within this week, and overall members are profiting big time on their plays. And if you guys are looking for NFL plays as well as NBA plays, they are posting a bunch tomorrow. Look at this member that just ended up winning 1.5K on a 2-pick play. There are members like this every single day in the outlet. They're projected to win at least 8 units for tomorrow's slates because of the NFL and NBA slate combined. If you put down 100 on these plays, you'll come out with $800. So if you guys win 8 units on 100 slip, you will be 8 timesing that slip. So if you guys are looking to win big with tomorrow's plays or today's plays as well, you guys can always click the link in the description below or the pinned comment and cash out on the outlet's exclusive plays, especially if you guys are looking to win consistently and profit in the long run. Like I said, we got some great plays ahead of us for today, so without further ado, let's hop into today's picks. For our first play, we'll be staying in the points section, scrolling down here to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for 31.5 points. This one is going to be for more. Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, his line has been constantly being bumped. It was at a time as low as 29.5, and now it is currently sitting at 31.5 because of the amazing performances that he's been having recently. And definitely against this game against Boston, this is going to be a close matchup. Very competitive matchup. The best two teams in, or not one of the best two teams in the NBA. Boston being second in the East and OKC being first in the West. This is definitely going to be a very high scoring and competitive game. Now, if we look here on Outlier, we can see he's hit this line in 6 out of his last 10 games, averaging 32.6. So he's averaging just a little bit over that 31.5 mark. And going up against the shooting guard position, as you guys can see, they are 5th in points allowed. But all this means is that they're going to really use, OKC is really going to use Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to go and get some points for them, because he is a crucial part of their offense right now. Everything runs through Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and we can see that because he's hit this line in 5 out of his last 6 games at home, averaging 36.2 points per game. Now, if this was an away game, that would be a different story, but at home, he plays even better. That is why I do like the line for the over, but I do want you guys to look out for some things. Jaylen Brown is currently a game time decision, so if you guys do see at any point that Jaylen Brown is out for the game, then this might be a little bit of a risky prop. But I do believe he is currently active on certain apps. Outlier does have him as a game time decision, so I did just want to let you guys know before you guys solidify anything. The other prop, though, for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander that wouldn't really rely too much on Jaylen Brown being active or not would be the assist tab, the over for 5.5 assists. This one is a solid line regardless of Jaylen Brown being in the game or not. He's at this line in the last 2 games, having 7 and 8 assists. He's also 100% from the field, going up against them head-to-head. And on top of that, he's exceeded this line in 5 out of his last 6 games, again, in home games. So, or actually not even in home games, in 5 out of his last 6 games, period. So he's been doing pretty solid with this stat. And why I do like this line go up against Boston specifically is because Boston most likely will be sending a lot of double teams his way, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will just kick it over to the 3-point line, or if it's a pick and roll, it's a simple, easy dish inside to the paint and a simple assist. Do expect a lot of double teams this game. They are allowing 5.6 on average for assists versus the shooting guard position. Now, this is just an alternative play. If you guys are confident in this play or any other plays that you guys are making today, throw it inside a 2-pick play with one of these free plays that are on Chalkboard right now. Steph Curry for 0.5 points is a free square that they do have up right now. A lot of you guys may know that Steph Curry is questionable, so if he plays, this is a great line to go on the over for, but they do have a backup free square as well for Jared Goff for 0.5 pass yards. Either way, you guys can use one of these to cash out on a simple 2-pick play if you guys do have a confident play that you guys are in. Don't miss out on that confident play by throwing in an unguaranteed prop. Make sure to guarantee your square. Click the link in the description below. Download Chalkboard, and if you want to have an increased payout boost and win up to 100 times on your first slip, use code TROPHY to get that, as well as being able to double your first deposit. So if you put down 100, you'll get an extra 100 on top of that. This is a huge opportunity, especially if you guys are looking to profit for today. So click the link in the description below, download Chalkboard, and let me know what you think. For our next line, we'll be going back over to the Outlier app again. If you guys do want access to this amazing statistics tool, click the link in the description below to get a free 7-day trial and have access to all this historical data so you guys can make your own predictions. We'll be looking at Donovan Mitchell for the under on 22.5 points. This one is definitely an interesting prop. He's been hitting this line in only 4 out of his last 10 games. He's been very up and down recently, having even as low as 12 points against a team like Miami. But what's interesting about Donovan Mitchell is that he doesn't play well against teams that aren't as good as Cleveland is. For example, against teams like Washington, Brooklyn, Philly, they both, or all three of them, did have pretty large scoring margins. For example, Brooklyn did have almost a 30-point deficit, as well as Philly, and he fell short on both of those lines. Going up against today in Charlotte, it may be a similar scenario. LaMelo Ball is a game-time decision. He most likely won't play, but even if he does, he didn't hit this line in the last matchup that they played. He only had 18 points. If LaMelo Ball is out in this game, that is just solidifying him going on the under, because most likely what will happen is the Charlotte Hornets will be severely overwhelmed, and overall, Donovan Mitchell will be less needed, and they'll most likely play less minutes, and going on the under for this prop is more likely. I mean, if you look on RotoWire, for those of you guys that do have this app, you guys can see that almost all of his props are on the under. He only has 2 plays that are going on the over, and that's 3 points and 3.5, and it's not even really a good percentage of it going on the under. It's really just like barely go on the over. Most of his plays are going on the under, and that's points included, points plus rebounds, points plus assists, PRA, rebounds plus assists. A lot of his lines are going the under, and they're taking into account the point spread between the teams and how many times he has gone on the under for games that have been a large point deficit. On top of that, his lines have been out for a minute and none of them are moving. What this basically means is that sportsbooks are really sticking towards these lines. They don't believe that these are too easy to hit or they're too high for him, so they think it's just right for him to go on the under. And if you guys do want more access and be able to do your own predictions and research your own plays, you guys can check out a tool like RotoWire Picks. It is in the link in the pinned comment as well as the description. It's definitely valued way more than it's priced at. So if you guys do want access more to this tool, click the link in the description below or the pinned comment. For our next play, and I will be giving you guys an extra play in this video just because we haven't been hitting as many plays recently as we need to be. So I do owe you guys just that. We'll be looking at DeJounte Murray for 7.5 assists. We'll be looking here on Outlier again. If we see here, he's hit this line in 7 out of his last 10 games, averaging 8.7 assists in those 10 games. And on top of that, he's 60% head-to-head. He just recently played against the Washington Wizards. They are opponent ranked sitting at 28 for assists allowed, and he did end up having 12 assists against them. They are pretty bad defensively, and he's hit this line already in 3 out of his last 5 games. A big part of that was due to CJ McCollum going off and having 50 points. Most of his assists were to CJ McCollum, and a lot of them actually were pick and roll as well. But normally he does go on the over whether CJ McCollum goes off or not. He does find ways to just get those assists. It was a pretty high scoring game, and a lot of that was thanks to him and CJ McCollum. So if you guys do like this play, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I definitely do like the over for this prop. And for our last play, like I said, I will be giving you guys an extra play, but if you guys do want a bonus pick and make it a 5-pick play, you guys can always smash that like button and get this video to 500 likes. Or if you guys do want additional plays, exclusive picks from the outlet, you can join through the link in the description below or the pinned comment and cash out on their exclusive plays. We will be going back to the Outlier app, and we're looking at Evan Mobley for 19.5 points. This one is going to be for more. He's hit this line in 7 out of his last 10 games, averaging 21.2. He's hit this line in the last 2 games as well, going up against teams like Dallas. Now, I know they didn't really have anybody in that game, but what Evan Mobley really is about, he does play well against poor defensive teams. And if we do see, if most of the game or throughout the game it is a bigger scoring margin, that is when Evan Mobley really excels. And this is going to be a similar matchup for today against Charlotte Hornets. Now we can't see that they are 15th in points allowed, but they are missing a couple players. And if we look at the center position, they are 11th in points allowed, but Evan Mobley is really a power forward. He does play the 4 for them most of the time. And look at the 4 position, he is 24th on that. He's going to the team that is 24th on that list, allowing up to 24.6 points per game. And he's also hit this line in the last 2 matchups going up against them, having 41 in their most recent game, which was just last December. So like I said, overall, I do like this line. This is the extra pick for the day. If you guys do want a bonus pick, like I said, just smash that like button. If you guys do want exclusive plays, join the outlet, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at PickPlugYT. If any of these players are out or if anything changes, I will be leaving an update in the pinned comment. So as always, you can stay on the lookout for that. Make sure to like and subscribe, turn your post notifications so that you guys don't miss out on a future early video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.